This is a problem. I know I'm going to be sorting through all these, and I'm going to sort through my summer lipstick, but they're all in that job. I might do a separate video on those, but I'm not sure if all of these and the ones including in my summer lipsticks are going to fit into just that. But we don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, where shall I start? So I might start with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream Liquid Lipsticks and Butter Glosses, because I mean I have a fair few of these, so I am going to do some individual swatches on those too. Okay, first shade I'm going to start with is this one. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, so I'm going to do a nice little swatch here. I mean, this is a really nice colour. It would look nice on tan skin, but I don't know if I really see myself wearing this sort of colour. I know it looks really nice in my viewfinder, but it's just it's like a sand colour, and it's just one that you never see me wearing on a regular basis. And do I plan on wearing this season? It's highly unlikely, so I'm going to put this over here. So any that I'm going to get rid of, I'm just going to put over here, and then I'll show you the finished result once we've been through everything. See, with this one in the colour Havana, it's this holographic purple. I mean, I know it look like a nice colour that you could wear on Halloween, but I mean, do I see myself wearing something like this on Halloween? Very unlikely, so I'm going to put this in a pile. So I might do anything that's going to be friends, family or giveaway. I'm just going to put over here. So this colour in Beijing, oh yes, this is a really nice colour. It's a nice neutral colour as well, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that because I'm really into my pink and neutral lipstick. Same with, I might say, Montreal. Oh yes, you're staying with me. This is what Montreal looks like here. It's this really nice mauve nude. And same with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Apple Crisp. Oh, that's a really nice classic 50s red on here. It's just a butter gloss, so you won't have to worry about it being too stubborn, and you're definitely staying with me. Right then, what colour should I do? What one should I do next? I might go through my Rimmel lipsticks now. So I have a feeling I'm going to be running out of places to swatch. This Rimmel lipstick here in the shade Dream Undressed. Again, that's like a really nice new colour, but it's a bit too warm for me, so I don't know if I really see myself wearing this. This has only been swatched once as we speak. Yeah, I was just showing you what it looks like, so I'm going to put that in my giveaway. This one here, I'm in Dropper Sherry, which is an absolute classic. I absolutely love this colour, and it's a really nice classic. Fun fact, a couple of my ancestors actually wore a lot of these colours, especially a really nice warm nude that I definitely see myself wearing this winter, so I'm going to be keeping that. Same with Heather Shimmer. It's just a really nice versatile colour that can vary so much depending on what colour eye makeup that you're wearing. I know I have mentioned this several times in my videos, but I can see that I definitely see myself wearing this a lot, so you're also staying. Same with this one in 107. I think this was from the Kate Moss Winter collection, and I'll definitely be keeping that because it's just a nice classic cranberry colour, and it's definitely one that I see myself wearing every day throughout autumn winter 2023. Okay, this NYX Metallic Soft Matte Lip Cream in Copenhagen. I actually did a full video on my soft matte lip cream, and I think, oh yes, this is a really nice colour. I might hang on to that for now because I might see if I can get some more use out of this. Same with this butter gloss in the colour Angel Food Cake, which is just a really nice, natural colour. So you can see, yeah, it is a high gloss finish, so you won't have to worry again about staining your lips. So that's definitely going to stay. This one in this Rimmel Last and Finish lipstick in Coffee Shimmer, another classic brown. I'm definitely going to be keeping that, and it also looks really nice because I do have a light tan, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that because I have a feeling this will be a really nice drugstore alternative to my MAC Whale lipstick, which we'll be getting onto in just a few moments. So I'm going to be keeping that. And same with this brand new Rimmel lipstick in the shade 08. This is the Kate Moss one. I'm definitely keeping that because I do have another one that I'm currently using at the minute. So you're going to be staying with me. And this NYX matte lipstick in Honeymoon. I love this colour so much. I am thinking about wearing this again. It is a great alternative to, it's very similar to the soft matte lip cream in the colour Toulouse, which I've got in one of my, in my holographic makeup bag, and that is going to be full of makeup that I plan to wear this season and that I'm going to use up and not get again. So I love this colour so much. I just really fall for these really nice grey purpley nudes. I mean, who was around? And I had purple hair. Who was around at that time? I had purple when I was doing vlogs, and I had my purple hair. I also had red hair as well. So it's a nice classic lipstick that brings back a lot of memories. So you're going to be staying. Now this NYX lip gloss in the colour Marshmallow. This is, oh, that's like a really nice lavender colour, which goes really nice with that NYX matte lipstick in the colour Honeymoon. So I might give this one another shot. I was going to like get rid of this, but I thought I'm not going to push myself and get rid of anything, because who knows what I could pair it with, even if I could wear it with a matte lipstick and then just put a gloss on top to give it a little bit more of a shine. So I will be keeping this one just in case I do happen to pair it with this lipstick. So here is our progress so far. We are doing well. I'm now going to go on to my LMX by Little Mix lip products. I'm going to do the liners as well, so I'm going to get the, I do have quite a lot of these, so I am going to be keeping most of them, but then if not, if any are starting to go to funny colour, I am going to be putting these in the bin. Over here is just going to be what I'm going to be sorting out about what's going into the bin, but I'll be doing that off camera. So this one here, this is the colour, I absolutely love this one. This is in the colour Cherry Pie. I'm not going to swatch this because it is really stubborn and it's very hard to get off your hand. This is the colour Cherry Pie, and this is a matte liquid lipstick, and it is this classic 50s red, because you can't go wrong with a classic 50s red. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that, because this is the one that I wore a lot when I was about 14, 15. I'm now 23, so I mean, I still wear red lipstick even now, but I'll definitely see myself wearing this over winter and definitely in the month of November, because I always like to wear a red lipstick in the run up of Christmas. So, and this is a classic shade and probably one of the only LMX lip products that I ended up keeping, so this one is definitely staying with me. This one in the colour One Kiss, I never really was a fan of this colour, because it was like way too warm for me. And as you can see in the viewfinder, this was originally a orange colour, but it's now gone this really horrible, it's gone this new colour. I mean, it might be alright now, but it was just, oh, it smells absolutely gross, and I don't really see myself wearing it, so that's going to go. This one in the colour Cupid, I am going to be keeping, because it is a nice, it's not as warm toned as some of the other colours here. This is the Cupid one here, so I am definitely going to be keeping that, because, and this was a one that I said if they did a restock and when they released it the following year, that I crossed my fingers that I hope would get that again. So I'm definitely going to be keeping that one. Up next, you've got the lip liners, so I am going to do a little swatch of the lip liners. This lip gloss in Summer Rain is literally on its last legs, but I'm still going to keep it because it'll still be my all-time favourite LMX lip gloss, and it is a really classic nude colour that you can pair with any lip product. So, and you can see the really nice holographic glitter finish in it, so you're definitely going to be staying with me. I sound like a broken record when I say this, but I do like to, it is really hard to get rid of some of these, so I'm going to go wipe my hand and then we will. Okay, I'm now going to go on to my lip liners, so I'm going to do the LMX ones whilst we are still at it, and this is in the colour Hold Up. I've actually got 3 of these, so I'm not going to swatch all of them. So this is what Hold Up looks like, and it's just a really nice burgundy colour. So, and it's the one that I'll definitely be pairing with my Kate Moss 107 lipstick. So both of those I'm going to keep. Actually, all 3 of these I'm going to keep, because it's just a really nice burgundy colour, and it's just a classic autumnal shade that I'll be wearing a lot with autumn, with my bronze and gold eyeshadow. So I'm going to be keeping those. This one in the colour Rose Blush. I mean, funny story, when they did the re-release of this, Rose Blush was more of a warm purple, but when they did the second release, it was more of a orange colour, which is, the thing is, you think if they were doing a re-release of a lip product, they would keep it relatively the same, but even it says here on the even it says here on the end of the pencil, it looks more of a cool tone brown. It's a nice colour, but it was just, if you're going to be re-releasing something with the same name, keep the colour the same, because nobody's going to want something if it's either rebranded or they've changed the colour. But other than that, we're putting that to one side. It is a really nice cool tone colour, which is extremely rare for Little Mix because a lot of their colours are so warm toned. Even in an interview, Perry said that when they asked what is your favourite colour from the range, and she said I haven't really got one because I'm not as tanned or as warm toned as these other ladies here. So I am with you on that one, Perry, because even when they first released the makeup line, was that 5 years ago? I mean, I was really excited to get my hands on it because one, it was the run up to Christmas. Two, it was a girl band that I looked up to when I was younger, and I was also, for a short amount of time, quite a big fan of. So I thought I would love to see what they can pull off with this makeup look and see if they can cater to all skin types. And then when they did the second release, I feel like the feedback was listened to, and they also decided to cater a few more of their products for paler skin. Right, moving on. So this next one is in the colour Bricola, this lip liner. This was my graduation lipstick. I definitely remember this when I went to a graduation ceremony 3 years ago that happened just before Christmas, because it was for obvious reasons we weren't able to do a graduation at the time I finished my degree, which I was heartbroken about, but then sugar happens. I'm just trying to think of a friendly alternative to say this to the actual scene. I'm not going to repeat it because I have a feeling that there might be young people, like children or anybody younger watching this. So I am going to keep this relatively clean. So I'm going to keep that and wear that on Christmas Eve because it's a nice dark red lip liner, and I live for red lipsticks. This Profusion lip liner in the colour Neutral, I'm definitely going to be keeping because, again, it is a nice neutral colour and a good beginner shade if you're just starting out in your burgundies. This is what it looks like here. So a nice, not too red toned and not too like warm, because the whole idea of a lip liner is you're not supposed to see lip liner. So, and it's a great one to wear if you're just wanting to light wash a colour before you put on a dark lipstick, and it should also help to dull it down. This colour here in the shade Dusk Rose, I had a feeling that the Rose Blush original release was more this colour. Maybe they got the colours mixed up. This is what Dusk Rose looks like here. I do think this is a really nice purple colour. It's very similar to this NYX one in the colour Toulouse. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. It is a little bit more cool tone than the Little Mix one because they are renowned for being more warm tone, but they are both really, really nice colours, which I will definitely be keeping both, because if you're like me and you're wanting something to pair with a plum lipstick, which we'll be getting onto shortly, then I've come to the right place. And this NYX in nude pink, which is a classic, is definitely staying, and this is a spare one which I'll be using once I use up the one that I am currently using. Okay, that's all my lip liners done, so I'm going to go through my MAC lipsticks now. So I mean, funnily enough, we're getting through this quite quickly because of how many lipsticks I've got. I pretty much thought this video would take like all morning, so I'm going to start with this one here, Velvet Teddy, which is an absolute classic and definitely one that I use a lot in winter. It's just a really nice classic warm tone beige, and one that I will definitely wear this year, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that one. Dark Opal, again, this was my graduation lipstick and the one that I got for Christmas in 2020, and this is a classic burgundy colour. A lot of these colours are burgundy because this is an autumnal declutter, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that. And I'm also going to be keeping the lip gloss in the colour Mocha Magic because it's a really nice rose gold holographic glitter reflex, so I'm going to be keeping that because I love rose gold and golden reflect on my lips, and it just gives a impression that you've got highlighter on your Cupid's bow when it is really just a classic lipstick. Amethyst, I'm definitely seeing myself, oh, this is a really nice cranberry colour. I remember wearing this to college pretty much every day because this is a nice classic cranberry colour without it being too much, without it being too dark. And this is a one that you can definitely wear in a beginner shade if you are starting out in your burgundy and cranberries, but you want something with a bit more of a purple tone. It does have a slight red undertone to it, but don't let that harm you because it's just comes out more of a red undertone when it finally dries down. And this is a satin finish, so if you want something that's not matte but not shiny, but you want something in the middle, then this is definitely the finish for you. Twig. Oh, I remember wearing this to a photo shoot that I went to last year, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that. I also have the full size one, but I haven't took it out with this box, so I'm going to be keeping both of these. This is what the full size one looks like. I do plan on taking this out of the box when I finish the mini, but then I don't like the whole idea of minis, because at least if you know that if you're not going to be too stuck on a colour, then you would, at least you've got the mini and you've got nothing to lose, and then you'll know not to buy that one again. I remember the mini lipsticks coming with, it came free with the cherry blossom makeup that I got that time, and it was when you spend over a certain amount of money and you got a free lipstick, and I just happened to get, no, it was Rebel I happened to get, and I do plan on like using that up, and I don't plan to get that one again because it sees your teeth like hell. Whirl, oh my god, these colours bring back so many memories. Whirl is just like a really nice hot chocolate brown colour, similar to Coffee Shimmer like I mentioned before, so you're definitely seeing that. Oh, and I also have the full size of that one, so I'm going to be keeping both of those. Ruby Woo, I only just got this recently. This is just another classic matte red, although the formula is a little bit stiff and the application is a little bit, really having to drag it across the lips, although it is quite a drying formula, but I can get around it by putting a lip gloss on top to give it a bit more of a shine. But I'm going to keep that, because if anytime you want a classic red, then I have definitely come to the right place. Oh my god, this is one of the Christmas collection from last year, Rosé Bubbles. This one I've never used, I never like really touched, because it was like one of the limited edition ones, because it's got the different colour packaging, and this was the Christmas collection because it's got gold. So I'm going to be giving this another chance, so I'm going to keep that and wear that this season. This number 7 lip gloss is, oh, the applicator has gone yellow. I mean, it's a really nice nude lipstick, but then the applicator has gone yellow. That can go in the bin. This holographic top off from LMX. Oh, no. Oh, that's got to go. That stinks. That's got to go. So I'm now going to go through my Kiko lipsticks now. So I mean, I've only got a couple, but I'm just going to run through these fairly quickly. So I'm going to go through this one, this Kiko one in the shade 429. This is a very similar dupe to Amherst. I actually did a full dupe on my MAC lipsticks video. I'm doing the side by side one. This one's a little bit more of a richer colour. This one is more of a glossy finish. I'm definitely going to be keeping that because I am more of a glossy lipstick kind of girl. Oh my god, this one in the shade 407. I actually used this in my Britney Hit Me Baby One More Time makeup tutorial, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that because it is this is a nice neutral colour. And this Velvet Passion one in the shade 328, which is a dupe to Whale. So if I want a classic matte brown, I've definitely got that. So I'm going to be keeping that. I'm also going to be keeping all of these Victoria's Secret by Victoria Beckham lip glosses. I do have a clear one in my summer lipstick, so I'm going to be keeping all of these because it's just a nice size that can fit in my handbag. And I also plan on keeping this Rimmel lipstick in the shade Asia because again it is just a classic nude and it carries a lot of heritage for me. This Natural Collection one in the colour Cameo, that's a really nice nude colour. And if I want something relatively cheap, I do plan on doing a lower end of the budget makeup tutorial, so if I ever want to do a video like that, I'm going to be keeping that again, and I'm going to be doing a video like that in the coming weeks. Oh my god, these lipsticks here bring back a lot of memories because I used to wear these a lot when I was about 13 or 14. I'm now 23, so I am going to be, I really do want to keep this. Oh my god, Iceberg, even though it looks a bit, just looks a really nice white colour. I mean, this is probably the first time that I've actually touched this in 10 years, but I'm not going to be keeping that. And same with this one here in the colour Sunset Shimmer, sorry. It's just a really nice pink colour, and it's just a colour that brings back so many memories. And this is probably one of the very first lipsticks that I bought. And this one in the colour Frozen Pink, which I remember melting in the car during lockdown. When I went food shopping once, I left this in the car and it ended up melting, and it just went everywhere. I ended up putting it, thankfully thank goodness you could like chill these in the fridge, so I ended up putting these in the fridge and it just went back to its former glory, which I'm so happy with. So I'm going to be keeping all 3 of those. This MAC lipstick in the colour Cosmo, that's staying with me because it is just a classic nude and it's just one that I never want to get rid of. I sound like a broken record like this whole video, but all these colours are so nice and I just don't want to get rid of this. This Visage Shoot by Katie Ellett in the shade Supermodel is just another classic dark brown, as you can see here. It's very similar to True Brown K by Kylie Cosmetics. This is what it looks like here, and I never want to get rid of these because, I mean, even though this looks the packaging looks expensive, it's actually quite budget friendly. This was only $7.99, but I like the trick to make it look like it is a luxurious brand. It's very resembling of YSL's packaging because it's got a full yellow gold packaging and it is a square tube and the round bullet. So I'm definitely keeping that because Visage is a relatively new brand. I actually did a couple of videos of on New Year's Day and I plan to do that again this year. So I'm going to be keeping that. This Tanya Bay lip gloss, this is in the colour Sweet Sunday. I do have a lot more of her colours, but then I don't really see myself wearing. I'm actually running out of places to swatch. This is what the Sweet Sunday looks like. Again, I don't really see myself wearing this, so I am going to put this in a giveaway. So far, we are doing quite well. So in terms of what I'm keeping and what's going in the giveaway. And it looks like I'm not giving away a lot. It's just colours that I don't wear, or it's just it's gone off and I don't really want to see myself wearing it in case I have some form of reaction. This Profusion lip liner in the shade Secret I'm definitely keeping because it is just a classic pink. And I do like to wear pink lipsticks year round because it is a fairly natural colour and it'll blend in with the colour of my lip. This MAC Grand Illusion Glossy in the shade Goldilocks is a holographic bronze colour. I remember I was so excited when I got this. I thought it would be a dupe to the Little Big Summer Rain when I ran out on that. It is a great alternative, but I think the best one was the Bare Enough by Soap and Glory. So no, that was a colour Nude Star, so I'm definitely going to be keeping that because I might see myself wearing it on Halloween or when I go to see McFly in November. This Little Mix collection one in the colour Leanne, I'm definitely keeping because it's another classic red because I live for red lipsticks. Wet n Wild, this is the colour Bare It All, I'm definitely keeping because it is just a nice salmon colour, and if I wanted something more of a pinky tone, then I'm really happy that I've got more of a pinky tone matte formula, so at least I won't have to worry about it coming off if I was to wear this to go out for a meal. And this colour Raging Rubies, I'm not sure if I'll wear, but I'll give it a chance anyway because I don't really like to jump to conclusions saying that this is not the colour for me, and at least I've got rid of it and then I regret it and then I won't be able to get it back. This Clinique one, I mean the packaging is so cool on this one. This Clinique soft matte lipstick in the colour Crimson. I might put this in my holographic makeup bag and put that in a makeup to wear and to not get again, so I'm definitely keeping that. Same with this Soap and Glory Bare Enough. This is a really nice new colour, and this L'Oreal Cream lip gloss in the colour Girl on top. I'm definitely keeping those. Can't believe that. I mean, this box is nearly full, but it's not as full as what it was at the start of the video. And this Benefit colour bomb in the colour Spice Red, that's definitely staying, never touched, so I want to give that a chance. And this Profusion liquid lipstick, this is very similar to the packaging of a Colourpop liquid lipstick. Again, this is like a matte formula. I'm not sure if I see myself wearing this, but I might give this another chance because I don't want to like end up throwing away makeup. And finally this Maybelline Midnight Plum, which is just a classic, and I wore this a lot in my spring videos and I will definitely be keeping. So here is the finished box of lipsticks that I plan to keep, which I've done fairly well because a lot of these colours are what I wear and I don't want to throw away.